What is up, Digidestineds? How's it going? My name is Demi, and I'm here to bring you guys my purple hybrid list that I've been playing with and topping with at my locals. It's much different than your typical Merfolk list. This one is actually Beelzemon Hybrids, and I'll tell you why this one is better than the average that's out there that you can play. And let's get started. First off, we are going to start with the typical 4 Ukkomons. Ukkomon, really great. Helps you search for every single card that you're looking for. The best turn one you can get out of any deck is with Ukkos. Especially leading out into the next card I'm going to tip off. And that's going to be 4 BT2 Impmons. The on deletion trash 3 cards. Impmon, most likely the MVP of the deck to get the engine running. Just because we are trying to get as many cards into trash as possible. Next is going to be ST14 Impmon, starter deck Impmon. This is why we were playing the Beelzemon hybrid format, is also because this Impmon, once you have 20 in trash, you bring out a Raising. There's Beelzemon in trash, swing in, warp into Beelzemon from trash, gain your memory, continue your combos. Next, since we are playing Beelzemon Hybrids, we will have one EX2 mill Impmon. Whenever it's trash, mill up to 3 cards. You never have to mill exactly 3, you can always go up to 3. But he is just so fine, and I'll show you some combos with him later on in the deck. After that, we're playing just one Gazi. Most people play 2 to 3. I think 1's just fine, just because once you find him one time, you can keep recurring him with Matt or Slinger, or rival barrages, and then make your thing go forward. After that, we are playing the hybrid packages of Duskmon. Duskmon, nothing more to say. The best probably hybrid in the game. On Digivolve, on play. Target opponent's Digimon, our tamer. Changes color, which can really mess up a lot of Ace Digimon. Also messes up your opponent's hybrids unless they have the name in the text box. But Duskmon, this guy is amazing. Always want to see him as soon as possible. That's why I have to run 4 of them. Next, we're bringing along his brother, Velgrmon. Velgrmon, always a 4 of. This guy, he's how you get the mills. He's how you keep going, get the combos out, help get that inheritable over Duskmon, and just start jamming. He does get you to either deck out your opponent, which you can do quite often, or just set yourself up to where you turbo mill straight into 20 in trash to get to the Impmon into Beelzemon plays. Next, you don't have to run these, but these are my choice just for this current meta. I am playing 2 NeoDevimons. The reason why is his effect. Whenever an opponent plays a tamer out, gain 3 memory. And this meta right now, since more and more people are playing the hybrids, or they're playing either black blockers, Mother Shoto, even Fenuluga, people are spamming out tamers. So this is my way to counter them. Most times if I know I'm playing against any of those decks, I'll literally just drop them off turn 1, give them 7 memory. They play a tamer, I'm getting 7 memory back. If they play a 4 drop, I'll get back 6 if they play a 3 drop. It really hinders and slows your opponents down to where they don't even want to play their tamers. Even Barrage last week, they didn't want to play any other tamers at all to just pass over turn and give me advantage. So it shuts down or slows down a lot of decks really fast. Next up, the reason why we call it Beelzemon Hybrids is because of the main boy. We're playing 2 ST14 Beelzemons. The Imp ready to go to come out of Raising, swing, Digivolve into him. If not, you can also just Digivolve Beelzemon over your NeoDevi if you need to. Last for the Digimon, we are playing 2 Beelzemon Blast modes. This is the one from the starter deck. I chose 2 of them because you are trashing so much. He's just either going to help you win the game by unsuspending your Beelzemon if you get to him, or once you mill him, it pops the Digimon on the board and you can use that quite often, especially if they have like a bunch of different level Digimon, either level 3, level 4, level 5. This is going to help you take care of the smaller ones. That way, once you hit Velgra and delete the lowest level, there's nothing else on board besides their highest level that can be deleted. After that, we're going to play our main tamers. This is the main boy, Koichi Kimura. Koichi, you have to have 4 of, just because it costs 2 to Digivolve for both Velgrmon and Duskmon. He is also on deletion effect is gain 1 memory. That is amazing, especially if you go into Dusk, attack, delete himself, gain a memory. So his real cost only costs 1 for the Digivolve. Also, his on play is going to help you sort out your cards from your hand to draw 1, trash 1. This is how we're going to fill up the trash if we need to get rid of our Velgers that we keep drawing, if we need to get rid of the Blast Modes or the Beelzemons, and to also sort out our tamers. With that being said, next up we're playing 3 Matt Ishidas from BT2. Matt, almost the key of the whole deck. This is how you're going to start doing your loops. As well, Matt, you always want to get at least 1 unfilled. After that, you want to start dumping Mats into the trash as much as possible, because he's how you're going to come out, recur with Duskmon, play him, get Duskmon back, attack over again with another Koichi, continue your loops to either grab options or Duskmons. After that, the MVP of this whole deck that actually brings it all together, we are playing 2 ST14 Ai Makos. The reason why we play Ai Mako, 1 is because on play, searches for, it grabs any evil or wizard or demon lords. Fun fact, Duskmon is a wizard, so you can grab him with Ai Mako. Another great thing why I wanted to do the Beelzemon build is because of this tamer. Is let's say you Digivolve over your Koichi with Duskmon and you swing in and Digivolve Velgrmon from trash, you can tap Ai Mako to filter your hand onto the top deck, sort out what you want to mill, and gain that extra memory. So if you do the loop of Duskmon over Koichi and you have the Ai Mako, it's literally free memory as soon as he dies. This is also how we filter the old EX2 Imp if we need to get more mills and continue to draw. Also, the memory gain is amazing, but he's there, or they are there, for that search and that memory gain. Next up, we are also playing 1 EX2 Ai Mako. The reason why we want 1 is just so we can have a 4th memory tamer to set you up to 3, but also it combos with the Impmon that warps into Bills. So let's say you come out, swing Impmon, warp to Bills. You can then tap this Ai Mako, trash another card, and warp or Digivolve into Blast Mode from trash as well to unsuspend Billsy and swing for 2 more checks. So attack Beelzemon, gain memory, gain secure attack +1, does 2 checks, warp into Blast Mode, unsuspend, 2 more checks. A lot of the times that's just going to be a game ender because you're swinging so often so early with the other ones, is that one tamer literally wins you games out of nowhere. Especially after you do your loops and you do Duskmon, you can play the Ai Mako for your last one. Then when you do your warp, you can tap Ai Mako that same turn to warp into the Blast Mode. I have 1 Lui. I switch out a second Ai Mako for Lui just because sometimes after you do your combos, you do have that Digimon Raising, you just want to pop out. So he is great to finish games. Just set him up in trash whenever you need him, or keep him in hand whenever you have enough memory. Play him, push out, attack for game. I love having the starter deck Impmon and Raising. That way when I do have enough in trash and I do the Lui play, I can swing out for game with them. So that's all for tamers. After that, we're going to go into our options. We are going to play a lot of 3 of. So we're going to go 3 Jack Raids. Jack Raid, the most broken memory gain card in this whole entire game now. For every 10 in trash, gain 1 memory. There's nothing more we can say about it. That thing is just amazing. Next up, we have 3 Death Slingers. Both multi-purpose. Either kill a Digimon, because your trash is going to be so huge, or just trash it, gain a memory. Really well, that works with Ai Mako. It's one of the best plays to do. Tap Ai Mako, put Death Slinger on top, mill with Velgra, gain an extra memory, continue your combos even more. After we're doing 3 Rivals Barrages, one of the most broken options, as well as the Jack Raids, just multi-talented, either get back your trash, tamers, or Digimon once you have it set up. It's a lifesaver, especially if you only have one Duskmon in hand, you can't do the combo, or if you don't have a mat. Use that Rivals, grab what you need, continue on, or pop the highest level Digimon. One of the best security effects in the game too, pop their highest level. And then last for options, we are playing 3 Miss Memory Boost. Great early game setup to start trashing and gaining memory early on. My favorite play, if it's either turn 1 or turn 2 and I'm on the play, I will Digivolve and Raising, play a Mist. If I get choked after I play the Mist on my turn, I'll activate it, play the mat, get the Mist back, start filling up my trash as soon as possible, and spam out as many as I can. Last but not least, we're going to do the eggs. We have just a basic package. We're playing 4 Cupies. Cupie is amazing. On deletion, trash a card, gain a memory. Really good, especially if they start killing your Digimon on their turn. You can try and take overturn. R, if you need to start filtering your trash out and you want to gain memory to continue your combos, start attacking, especially when you combine it with the on deletion imp. You'll trash 3, gain a memory. Once you trash 1 more, you already have 5 in trash, and you start spamming out. And then last, we're playing 1 DemiMeramon just to have 5. You run through all your rookies almost every game, especially once you have 1 Ukkomon out. It just starts getting ridiculous with how much you search through your deck, grab what you need, hatch, promote, attack. So that's it for my list. I chose Beelzemon because I think this version synergizes very well with the Nether, or with I chose Beelzemon because I believe that this version synergizes very well with each other compared to the Mervimon list. A lot of the times you have Mervimon in your hand and you have to get to either 6 memory if you want to keep turn to either win or hold a blocker, but it's too many cards to commit to try and do that, because you'll need an Ignite in hand to Digicross, and you also need the Kaiser Leos in trash if you want to bring out bodies. This one is just way more consistent. You can do more of it with the other tamers that you add in, like the Ai Makos and even the Blast modes. More synergy with one another. You can set up trash even better because of the Ai Makos. So you can start setting up your rivals if you need to, because we all know it's a pain to where you keep drawing everything in your hand and you don't have enough outlets to dump your hand into the trash. I believe there's just so much memory that you can gain in this version of the deck that you can't possibly lose. So let me clean up real quick and I'll start showing you guys some combos. This drew for turn. We have about 30 plus cards in trash. Opponent sells 5 security. We have 2 Koichis, 1 Ai Mako and a Rivals Barrage in our field. We're going to start turn by pushing up Impmon into the battle area. And we're at 2 memory, sorry. We're going to then Digivolve Koichi into Duskmon for 2, going down to 0. We will draw our card, whatever it will be. We will then continue by swinging Duskmon, activating his effect to Digivolve into Velgrmon. Draw a card. We are going to activate our Ai Mako to place a card on top. It's going to be our Rivals Barrage. We will gain a memory from Ai Mako, going to 1. Activating Velgrmon's trash effect. Let's say they have 2 tamers in Digimon. We'll trash 3. So trash 1, 2, 3. We'll gain a memory from the Slinger we just milled. Go to 2. We will destroy the security. We are going to activate our on deletion effects. We gain a memory from Koichi, going to 3. We will gain a memory from Duskmon. We will then play out the EX2 Ai Mako from trash. When that's all said and done, we're then going to swing Impmon, use Impmon's special effect to warp for 3 into Beelzemon from trash. Beelzemon Digivolve when draw when Digivolving. Then we'll trash 4, so we'll trash the rest of our deck. So we're going to trash Slinger, Ukko, Jackraid, gain 1 from death. We'll gain 3 from the 30 in trash. We'll then activate Ai Mako to trash, but if we attack with Beelzemon, we can then warp into blast mode for a cost of 3. So go to 1. Blast mode effect, if we have 20 in trash, we gain 3 memory back, so go all the way back to 4 and unsuspend. So we then do 2 checks because Beelzemon gains security attack +1 whenever you trash a card. So we'll destroy 2 security, then swing again, destroying the last 2 security. Activate our rivals if we need to get our last Digimon from trash. We'll then go into Velgrmon, ending the game after successfully wiping out all 5 of the security, saying GG's in the process. Alright, next combo. Let's say we're set up, we're at 1 memory. We have 8 cards in trash, our opponent has 4 security, and we have 4 tamers, 2 Koichis, 2 Ai Makos, and an Impmon raising. We'll start turn, push out Impmon. We will swing Impmon into their security. Checking it, it's Impmon. They will both die. We'll activate Cupimon. We will trash a Velgrmon. Gain a memory. Impmon on deletion, we will trash 3. We will trash Matt, Slinger, Jackraid. Gain a memory from Slinger. These will go to the trash. Next, we will Digivolve over Koichi for 2, going to 1, drawing. Activate Slinger or Duskmon on attack. Digivolve into Velgrmon. Draw for Digivolve. Then we're going to activate our first Ai Mako. With Ai Mako, we're actually going to put EX2 Impmon on top. Trash 3 from Velgrmon because they say they have 2 tamers and a Digimon. So trash 1, 2, 3. Gain a memory from Ai Mako. We will then trash 3 more for Impmon. So we'll trash 1, 2, 3. Hit into another Slinger, go to 3. We will activate the on deletions of everyone. So we'll kill our Digimon. Gain a memory from Koichi. Play a tamer from Duskmon. These will go to the trash. We're going to play Matt Ishida from trash. Matt Ishida will then give us back a Digimon or option. We're going to bring back the EX2 Imp. So with that, we will continue our combos. Go into another Koichi for 2, or into a Duskmon for 2 with Koichi. We will Digivolve. Do the same thing, swing. Digivolve into Velgrmon from trash for free. Digivolve, we will then activate Ai Mako once again. Put an EX2 Impmon back on top, trashing 3 more. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Gain a memory from Ai Mako. Now we have a couple more effects. We will do the Impmon first before we do the blast mode. Trash 3 more. 1, 2, 3. We'll activate blast mode. Pop a Digimon if they have anything left after the last attack. Put Rivals Barrage then into our battle area. And then do the same thing. Gain a memory from Koichi. Delete our Digimon. We'll probably just play another Koichi out. Oh. Delete their security. Then draw 1, trash 1. But yeah, with this build, as you can see, with the Ai Makos, you can just keep resetting EX2 Imp from trash with the mats to then continuously dig through our trash. So we went from 8 cards all the way to 20 plus cards by milling an ungodly amount of cards already. So this setup, as you can see, can get out of hand really fast. with the Beelzemon package, you just gain so much value so fast out of nowhere that they really can't prepare for everything that you can bring out at them. Ai Mako just so versatile because on play, like I said before, searches for your Duskmons. It also gives you your Imps, Beelzas, and Blast modes. So whatever you need, Ai Mako will use to grab it. It can whiff sometimes if you have an Ukko or Velgrmon, or even NeoDevi, but that's okay. As long as you can grab Duskmon, that's all we really want it for. Because Duskmon is the main card that usually goes through this whole deck really fast and gets you what you need. Also stops your opponents. Koichi, nothing more can be said. That guy, that's what the whole deck's based around, just to get on top of Koichi. Let me know what you guys think. So let me know what you guys think about the deck. I'll say try it out. I believe it's way better than Velgrmon. It's more consistent because you don't have a lot of dead cards in hand. Because usually you just filter out with the Ai Makos or with the Cupis to get rid of everything that you don't need. And try and either mill into more memory, more deletions with Blast Mode, or rivals to get back your important pieces to continue your combos. Alright, I'm Demi, and I'm heading out. Bye. Let's say this is our opening turn. Last but not least, we have